Hey guys! So as promised, next video is going to be how to make your own little logo. Nothing really complex, just a simple way to always make sure that any media that you put out is branded. So come follow along. Alright, so let's get started. So since this will be the first lesson in how to make a design, we're going to be starting at our home page. So you've logged in. Yours will probably be empty if you've never made anything before, or you're going to see all the designs that you've made here. What I want you to do is go to Projects, and then you're going to Add New Folder. This is going to be where you create your designs in for whatever, let's put your business name as your folder there. Then you have your folder, and let's create a first design. Create design. We're doing a logo today, so we're going to use this. They already have a predetermined logo size here, just a nice even square. Here we go. So blank first design. So immediately designs are going to pop up here for you. These are like templates of ones that if you want to try just adding your stuff into here, your name, business name, whatever, you do that. It can be a good place to start, but just remember, everybody else that has Canva can use these same logos. So it's a good idea if you can figure out how to make your own. That's what we're going to do. So for real estate agents, I'm a proponent of using your name in your logo because you're looking for people to recognize your name. So what we're going to do first, go over here. Well, actually, let's see. Brand, remember this brand we set up last time? Now that you're in your design, you go to brand and you can see what brand you're on. We're on the practice brand that we made last time. It has our logo in it, has our colors, fonts that we picked out, my pictures, more stuff I wanted. But we're ready to start adding things here, and I'm going to start with my name. So I'm just going to type Ann Young. So fancy already, right? And so if you want to make it bigger, rather than highlighting it, you could do it by increasing the font size here. But if you're trying to make it just say as big as this page will fit, grab it from the corner here, pull it over. It makes it nice and large. And you'll see these little pink lines show up. It's telling you that you're centered side to side and centered up and down. So there's your name there. Now, depending on what your title is, for me, you see me do realtor, but let's say we're doing this for some other type of business, like maybe I'm a roofer. You see a lot of advertisements from roofers. It'd be good for you guys to have your name on things, so maybe you put roofing specialist or something like that, right? You're like, oh, I don't like the small letters. Maybe I want to do it all caps. Well, you don't have to rewrite it. There's a little doodad up here. It says uppercase when you highlight it. You click it, and look at that. Makes it all capitalized. So you can put something like that centered under your name. I like things offset sometimes as well. This is going to be where you're going to have to mess around a little bit, do a little creative, a little bit of creativeness on your part. Another thing you could do here is, I kind of like the size height-wise of this, but maybe I want to make it a little bit wider. See the space? There's a little spacing button up at the top here. So this is letter spacing. You slide this to the right, and look, it spreads it out really nicely. So I think that looks a little bit nicer in this instance. Now, if you had, for some reason, this is just going to be a little sample. I'm going to delete this afterwards. Let's say we did roofing. We want specialist on the next line, right? And you're like, well, I don't like the spacing between those two. You go back to this spacing here. There's also a line spacing option. So you move it to the left, it brings your stuff closer. Move it to the right, puts it further apart. So that's just another thing to know about there. So now we have this here, but geez, do you notice that looks a little bit like it looks like there's too much space, or not enough space here, too much space up here. That's because we have this centered. So now, if you want to select all of your stuff rather than going around and clicking one, hitting shift, and then clicking the other, which selects what you want. You can also just drag your mouse over things. And then we're going to move it up a little bit to have it centered back on the page. So let's see, if I'm a roofing specialist, it'd be cool if I could have a little drawing or doodad to go with this that says something about roofs, right? So now you can go back over here to elements on the left. And that's going to be where you can find photos, shapes, graphics is what we're going to end up using here. There's little animated stickers if you're making videos, photos, actual videos of people and things, which is kind of cool. You can put charts in, you have to put your own information into there. Tables, frames are things where you can drop photos into, which are really nice. We'll do a practice with that at some point. But for now, we're working on logos, so I think we're going to search elements for roof, right? We're going to pretend I'm a roofing specialist here. So graphics, look at this, we have little roofs showing up already. So I highly recommend keeping your logo one color, maybe not more than two, because you want to be able to change all of the color at once if you need to put it on a different color background or overlay it on a photo. And if you have like very colorful logos, you're going to have a hard time getting them to show up over top of, say, pictures or something. Let's see, this guy looks kind of cool. It looks like it might be blue. So see, you have this highlighted right now, and this element allows you to change the color of it, which is kind of nifty. So these are the colors for the practice brand palette that we had chosen. So you can then change it to any of those colors, which is really nice. I kind of like that blue right now. And then I want to go in and change the font color so it matches that, and it becomes this cute little roofing specialist logo. Isn't that nice? So now if you don't have the pro version, we'll see, unfortunately this picture would be for the pro version. You really should have the pro version if you're a professional, because you're going to be making a lot of designs, unless you hire me to do it. But for making your own, this pro design is really nice to have because it just has a lot more options. And here's let's say this is our final thing here. What I don't want you to do is download this whole thing because you end up with a lot of extra space here. What I do want you to do now is select this whole thing that you've just designed. You're going to right click, download selection. Because now it's only going to use this little area that you created your design in. If you use this whole space for the design, you're probably fine downloading the whole thing. But if you have kind of an elongated design, either horizontally or if you go vertically for some reason, I recommend just highlighting the design that you made and then downloading only that selected design. And then you want to make sure you do transparent background as well. That way you can overlay this onto whatever you want to do, really. And you download. It's that simple. We're sticking with the PNG format. So now that that's downloaded, let's say we like our logo. We'd like to keep it around to use on all of our different branding things we do. We're going to go over to our brand now. You see we have, again, this is where the logos, colors, font settings. So this little thing under text, brand, this button. So logos, you can hit edit from here, upload logos. Now we have this handy dandy little, this logo that we just downloaded with a transparent background is now uploaded here. So let's say, okay, make sure you save that after you upload it. And if you click on that, look, that's your logo, ready to go. Do whatever you want to do. Pretty cool. Delete that for now. So next thing you can do though, let's say you have several colors in your logo, right? So you have blue, you have red, you have black. It'd be really nice to have your logo saved here in all your different colors. So now you have your one design, you can go up here, you hit duplicate page. And now your second page looks like this, and you can go into your colors. So when your item is highlighted, you want to go to this little circle up top. You'll see color that it is. You go over here, change that to red, and then we can go here and change our font to red. And just like that, now you have your whole logo in another color. And so however many colors you have, go ahead and repeat that. Then you can download all those and then upload them into your logos. That way then when you make your flyers, invitations, your social media posts, you'll have your little logo here ready to just plop right onto whatever it is you're making. That's a pretty quick and easy way to brand yourself. So, all right, if you have any questions, I'd love to hear them below. Otherwise, go ahead and like this video for me, and yeah, subscribe to my content, see what's next. Probably going to do a quick one on QR codes coming up next, so stay tuned for that. Have a good one.